Well, I got the bagger off the ground, got a tractor fixed and hooked back up. I put that bar on the tractor, backed up to the bagger. Of course, it wouldn't go down low enough to hook into hitch, so I wrapped the chain around that bar and around the hitch of the bagger, and it picked it up. So I got it up on the jack. I didn't get no footage of it because one time I wanted to be by myself, my brother decides to come help. And like I've said before, me doing these videos is my own thing. Nobody else around here knows I do them. So I didn't get footage of picking it up, but the 3-point hitch on the Ford had enough hydraulics to get this off the ground. And then fix the tractor. I don't see nothing wrong with that casting up there. But what I did is this. This here is an old brush hog blade. I have an old M&W brush hog. I'm not going to use that blade for nothing anymore. And I figure I can burn a hole. It's one thing I can do with a torch, is burn a hole in metal. So that's what I did. I figured out where the holes need to be and burnt holes through. Went and got some 5/8 grade 8 bolts. And I put double flat washers on both ends to help support it more, and then got lock washer, and I wanted lock nuts, but they didn't have no 5/8. Half inch is the biggest they had. So, and I figured that's got to be stronger than what was on there, because that's the piece that broke out. I mean, that's maybe 1/8 inch, and that's maybe 3/16, I think. But yeah, that was crossed in there, and that's all that held that drawbar up. So I figure anything I put in there is going to be stronger than that. I was looking for a piece of angle iron, but I know I got some bigger pieces around, but it's going to be a pain too. And then I remembered I had that blade, and that'll work pretty damn good. Should be stronger than what's on there. The only problem now, the drawbar is solid. And you can see here, had all that gap there, and I mean I had just about as much gap here. I mean the drawbar swung around quite a bit as it was. So, and that might be why I broke it, because it had so much play and was able to bounce more and wiggle around and wear this out. And so, but it was nice to hook this up. If you had some play, you didn't have to be dead nuts, because you ain't swinging this by hand or anything. But so that's what I got there now. I got that. That should be stronger than what it was. Got it all hooked up. I got this wagon to get unloaded here yet. Been sitting loaded for 2 days, so I got to get it unloaded. And I might just go out and cut some more. I don't know if it's dried up quite enough. I mean, we had quite a bit of rain there in 2 days. Ground's a little bit soft, but it's supposed to be good all week as far as I know. So hopefully I can get this second crop done. But at least this saves me some work, because if I didn't get this fixed, I was going to have to put the Ford on the bagger and then be unhooking the chopper to unload loads, and then unhook the bagger with the Ford to mix feed and stuff. Yeah, it's just going to be a big pain in the ass. But it don't look too bad in there. Usually you can get away 3-4 days without a problem before it gets too moldy in there. Bent that. Yeah, if anybody wants to put a new conveyor on a bagger, that's about $4,000. I had to replace that 2 years ago. It all rusted out down this seam, and the pan, you can't buy you can't buy this main trunk separate. So, and basically we worked it out. It was cheaper because I was going to need shaft and sprocket and bearings up there, and shaft and sprocket down here. About the only thing I was going to be salvaging was a boot, and I was going to get a new chain too. So it was just a hell of a lot easier to buy a new conveyor. This one's nicer. It's got a trap door you can pop on the bottom and clean the shit out, so maybe it doesn't rust in there as bad. But that's my nice lumpy bag. I can't figure out why. I mean, it's just a matter of length of cut and moisture, and changes so much. It's just hard to make a decent bag out of grass. But as long as it's in the bag and it keeps, I don't care. So, yeah, that's just an update. Me finally getting this fixed and back to going again. So, we'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.